who they like.
Hey y'all.
Whether they...
How y'all doing? Cause I'm live and Corey was talking to Nyla and he had to just stop his
So why you just jump in the middle of my conversation?
Let me tell y'all something. I'm reading comments right now. I'm reading comments on the Chris Brown situation with Ruffles and the NBA All-Star game and all that stuff. And I just want to say this. Leave that man alone. He was a child when he got in trouble. The big trouble.
No.
Now he grown. He mad. He mad at me.
In the middle of our conversation. That's rude. Me and my baby was having a conversation and she just jumped and go live and start talking.
I don't see the problem. Anyway, leave.
That's the problem. You don't see the problem.
Leave the man alone. I have a word for women. For people who... This is my house. For people who don't understand what happened with Chris Brown and Rihanna, grab y'all's children. Because see, my child sitting here 16 years old, so I have to explain to her what happened with Chris Brown and Rihanna. My other daughter is 22, so I have to explain to her the moral of the story of Chris Brown and Rihanna. Because as women,
y'all provoke.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Y'all cuss and yell.
I've never
scream, beat on people, and then expect the man to run away. You already know that the man is bigger, stronger, naturally more physical than you. And you feel like you can just beat, punch, attack a man, and he's supposed to just lay there and fold or leave or run away like people say. That's not how that goes. Especially when you got me in a confined space. We in a car. And you done put your hands on me physically, assaulted me, all that. I'm going to protect myself. And then you can't turn around and then play victim at that point. Rihanna started it. It's well known Rihanna started it. Everybody know Rihanna started it.
She admitted to starting it.
She admitted to starting it. But Chris Brown is the one who still receives the brunt of criticism and is considered an abuser. Just like the situation with his other girlfriend. She started it too. Because she knew Chris couldn't do nothing because of the Rihanna situation. Y'all gonna learn to stop provoking and inflicting bodily harm on people and expecting them just to deal with it. Keep your hands to your MFing selves. And you don't nobody have to put their hands back on you. Yes, men should not put their hand on women. We are not condoning abuse.
But women shouldn't put their hand on men.
But women should not put their hand on men either. Keep your hands to thyself. Keep thine hands to thyself.
Is it Sunday, so you gonna go to church words?
No, we gonna 13th century conversation. I saw that on Instagram and TikTok. It was funny. It was hilarious. But yeah, y'all. I'm talking about celebrities and the way people defend celebrities that they like. That's what me and Nala was talking about before Kanisha decided to cut off our conversation.
And it's no longer my life because he just
because people just tend to, because I like this person, can't nobody say nothing negative about them, even if it is in truth. Y'all will defend the most indefensible thing at any point because of a celebrity. And then I watch y'all turn around and not defend your own damn kids. So, yeah.
Hey, y'all, I got a story time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my God.
So, guys, this is not about me, though. So, it's just related to my mama topic of conversation. So, y'all, my friend had got in-school suspension for a few days because he finally hit this girl back that's been hitting him in class. And this girl is so strong. Like, she like this tall, but she is so strong. And she had been hitting him and just hitting him and slapping him and, and he had just been taking it and walking away,
And he should have reported her.
And And one day last week, no, not last week, because last week we was in
It doesn't matter now.
Like 2 weeks ago, she had slapped him, and he was mad. He was mad. He was in the mood, and he had slapped him, and he had already been telling her. He was like, "You hit me, I'm gonna hit you back," and she hit him, and he slapped her so hard she had fell to that ground.
See, but if she'd have kept her hands to herself, he wouldn't have had to slap her. Every human can only take so much. There's only so much violence and abuse, verbally and physically, a man can take before, at some point, it's going to be retaliated. I'm not saying Chris was right for putting his hands on that woman, but I am saying Chris is right for defending himself.
He was right.
It was self-defense.
He was right for putting his hands on that woman because he deserved to be able to defend himself against whomever.
That's what I said, self-defense.
Now, how far he went with that, that's a different story.
Yeah, he went too far.
But
I mean, we watched Jonathan Majors
run away from
somebody and still get convicted. So, yeah.
My thing is with Chris Brown is this. Leave that man alone. He's done his time. He took responsibility on his own. They didn't have to come pick him up. He went and turned himself in. They asked him if he wanted to press charges against her once they had all of the information and they saw he was beat up and bruised as well. He said no, he could only account for himself. He did his 2 years of probation. He did his service that he was assigned to do. And then he got back on his time. It just is what it is. Like, it's over with. The boy was like 18 years old when it happened. So he had the mentality of a child. We all know men don't. We all know men don't mature at the same rate as women. And she was already older than him, for one. So let's keep it clear. Chris Brown has done all his time that he needs to do concerning that matter. And people really need to just back up and leave him alone. Just leave the man alone. He don't bother nobody. He don't bother nobody. He be about his own time. And the only time people want to bring him up and put him in our face is when something has happened where he would be considered in the wrong. Y'all always looking for the negative in somebody. He did his time. He said he did what he did. He did his time. They charged him up. He did his probation. Whatever it is, now leave the man alone. Now he out here fighting with the NBA and Ruffles because they went calling him to come and be a part of the All-Star game and then told him, no, some of our sponsors don't want you on the floor.
Ruffles say that wasn't them.
And they claim it wasn't them. So we just going to have to let the NBA chime in if they ever, which they won't.
Chris got his receipt.
And say what sponsor it was, even though Ruffles say they didn't do it and they were the sponsor of the whole weekend. So they didn't do it.
They was a sponsor.
So the thing is this. Tell y'all's children, keep their hands to themselves. I have 3 daughters, 1 bonus baby girl, and I have 2 sons. I'm never going to be an advocate for a man putting his hands in an abusive way on a woman. But I will tell my sons, if she goes too far, if she cannot stop, if she, one time, land you one good one and call the police and send her ass to jail for assaulting you. Because that's what that is. Women don't get a pass just because you're a woman for assaulting nobody. That's not how that works. Like, come on, we in 2024. Everybody should have an understanding at this point.
You put your hands on me, I'm calling the police. I'm just letting you know.
Stop putting your hands on people. And then stop condemning folks for defending themselves. He defended himself. If you have not watched the Chris Brown documentary that is on Netflix, go and watch it. We heard her side of the story. We heard that. Now go listen to his side of the story. Now in other news, Monique, go sit down. I'm sick of her too. I'm on DL's side in this situation because I'm sick of her always being a problem. You know they got this thing where they say everybody ain't wrong about you. That's where Monique falls for me. Every situation the woman has ever been in, everybody else is the problem. How? There's only one constant in that picture. Her. She has been the single constant in all of those situations. With Tyler Perry, with Oprah, with Lee Daniels, with now D.L. Hughley, with other people. She has been the constant in the equation, her and her daddy. I wish I would. I wish I would.
You wish you would.
I have a daddy. He's still on this earth. I will never call my husband my daddy. That's my husband. He might be my man. He might even be my baby at times.
At times.
But he ain't my daddy. I'm sorry. We ain't doing that. But at the end of the day, stop defending people just because you like them. First of all, stop defending celebrities just because you like them, because you don't like the celebrity. You like the character they're portraying. You don't know them people. You don't know those people. Their job is to present a character to you. So when they're presenting the character, you fall in love with the character. You don't know that person. So stop defending these characters because you don't know them as real people. And when people come back and say, they did this to me, y'all go balls to the wall to defend a character. You're not defending the person. You don't know them people like that. Stop. Listen to both sides of the story and then apply your own human understanding. Hopefully you have some. Apply common sense to the situation. Because Monique is freaking retarded. Well, we ain't supposed to say that word no more. She crazy. Her and her daddy. What?
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
It's my life.
If you have Apple TV, can you inbox me please and give me your login to Apple TV? I want to see the Patriots Dynasty documentary, and we don't have Apple TV over here.
And I want to watch Swagger.
Yeah, me and Nala got some stuff we want to see on Apple TV, and we're not paying for no more subscriptions. So if y'all don't mind, y'all.
I couldn't get new furniture without selling my old furniture. You can't get a new subscription without canceling one of yours.
So we're not allowed to get a new subscription until we cancel an old. So we haven't figured out which old we want to cancel. So could somebody please share their Apple TV with log in with us? Inbox me please.
I got a vote in this.
And
Can we get rid of Hulu?
your mama be watching stuff on. We can't get rid of Hulu.
No, I don't.
Because if I get rid of Hulu, then I lose my ESPN Plus and Disney Plus discount.
Anyway, that's all I had and came here to say. Leave Chris Brown alone. It's over.
What we gonna get rid of?
If y'all didn't harass Rihanna, hey. If y'all didn't harass Rihanna for jumping on him in a moving vehicle where he was controlling both of their lives, leave him alone. We are 10, 15 years removed from the situation? It's over with. It's done. Stop trying to R. Kelly that man. Because it's not that serious. It ain't that deep. It was not ever that deep. They got into a fight. There was no abuse. They got into a fight. She started it. He participated. The end. The end.
Heard.